Hey, hey, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. I hope everyone is doing well this morning. I'm doing great. I thank God he woke me up this morning. I just want to jump on here right quick and give a little message this morning. I was just thinking, you know, and a lot of times we go through things and a lot of times we be embarrassed about talking about it, okay? Um, we be thinking we gonna look dumb, people gonna talk. Well, let me tell you something about that. People gonna talk anyway, okay? People gonna talk about you anyway, regardless of what you do, how you do it. People gonna have something to say, okay? Somewhere, somebody gonna have something to say. But this morning, I wanted to talk about keeping your power, okay? Keeping your power. Because let me tell you something. A lot of times we lose our power through certain things like sex, love, things like that. Okay. And we have to learn that, first of all, we can't change nobody. Okay. We can't change nobody. And once you accept a person for who they are, stop looking for change. You done already gave up that power. Okay. Because they're not going to change. You accepted them the way they are. So you can't expect for them to change because you accepted them for who they were. Okay? You have to, if they not what you want, then you got to leave them where they at. Okay? Because once you accept them and once you start getting involved with them, once your emotions and stuff get involved, you give up that power. You give up your power. They're not going to change for you. Okay? And some people look at it as you being weak. Okay? Once they get you, they feel like they got you. So what am I going to change for? Why am I going to change for her? She accepted me for what I was, for the way I am. So why am I going to change? And another thing that we have to stop doing is giving up our wound to people who don't deserve it. Okay? If a man really care about you, you don't have to give up your power. You shouldn't have to give up your power. Okay? You shouldn't have to give up nothing if, you know, if it's somebody that cares for you genuinely. You shouldn't have to give up anything. Okay? And we have to stop that. We have to stop giving up so much thinking that it's going to change something because it's not. It's not going to change anything. If that person doesn't have what you want, don't have the qualifications that you're looking for, you need to move on. Because the minute that you start getting your emotions and stuff involved, you have now gave them the power over you. Okay? You have gave them the power over you. And now they not going to change. Shit, they looking at it as though shit, she took me the way I am. What am I changing for? Okay? And you have to stop giving up your womb to people. Okay? Stop giving up your womb, ladies, to people who do not care anything about you. Okay? You know when someone care about you genuinely. Because first of all, they're not going to be so quick to want to jump in the bed with you. Okay? They just not. They're going to wait. They're going to wait until you're ready. Okay? That you go out on a date with somebody and y'all get a few drinks or whatever, or drink some wine or whatever, and then the next thing you know, y'all in the bed together. No. When a man genuinely care about you and really want to get to know you, he's not going to be so pressed to jump in the sack. with you. He's going to be willing to take his time with you and get to know who you are. And we have to stop moving so fast, thinking we're going to miss something. Okay? And I'm telling you from experience. I'm telling you from experience, from things that I did, bad choices and decisions that I made. Okay? Really. Because a lot of times when you get your emotions and feelings involved, that takes away your power. Because you be thinking you're gonna change something and you ain't gonna change nothing because you accepted that person for who they were, the way they were. And that person is not going to change for you once you have accepted them, the way they are. They're not trying to change for you. They're not going to change for you. And we have to be mindful of that. We really do. We really do. We have to be mindful of that. Because I think a lot of times we do. We lose that. We lose our power and stuff because we get so involved. We allow our emotions and things to get involved. So we do. We lose our power, you know? So you have to be mindful of that. I'm just putting it out there because I did it. I did it. You know what I mean? And when you get your emotions and your feelings involved, a lot of times it a lot of times it when you get your emotions and feelings involved, I hit the button, y'all. I apologize. I hit my phone and knocked the thing off. But back to what I was saying. When you get your emotions and feelings involved, you end up losing your power. You fall weak, you know, because your feelings be involved. You be done fell in love, and then you find out that this person is not who you think they are, and you end up thinking that you can change them. And when you really look at it, you can't change nobody but you. You can't change nobody but you. You can't change anybody but you. That man or that woman that you accepted the way they were is going to be who they are, okay? And you can't change them because once you accept them the way they are, that's it. That's it. Don't think that they're going to change. A lot of times, in a lot of situations, they're not going to change. They're not going to change. Most of the time, it takes you leaving them and cutting the relationship off. You know what I mean? In order for you to get them to know that you're not playing. Okay. And then, even then, sometimes they don't want to change. They're not going to change. So, when you see that a person don't have the qualifications that you want, right? Keep it pushing. Keep it pushing till you find what you want. Listen, I've been single for a while and I'm okay with it because I know what I want, okay? I know what I can bring to the table and I'm not going to accept anything less than. I'm going to stay in control of me. I'm going to keep my power, okay? It's a decision I should have made long time ago, but I didn't. I made bad decisions, okay? And I paid the price. I paid the price for making bad decisions. But it's never too late to become a better you. It's never too late. Don't ever think that because you made mistakes that it's too late for you to, you know, become a better you. It's never too late. It's never too late. Um, when you become a better you, you make better choices and decisions for yourself. You know what I mean? When you grow, when you allow yourself to grow and you see the growth, you do. You start making better decisions and choices for yourself. So we all make mistakes. And even though we make mistakes, it's never too late to bounce back and become a better you. Okay? And I think that's where a lot of people be, tripping, where they miss out at, because they be thinking that because they made so many mistakes that it's too late. You know, I done did it already, so it's too late. No, it's not. No, it's not, because when you work on you, right, and you start to grow, you end up becoming a totally different person. And what happens is you will meet somebody that's good for you. Okay? You will meet somebody that's good for you. It's never too late. Okay? It's never too late until you close your eyes and it's over. All right? That's when it's over. Okay? When God called you home, that's when it's over. But as long as you living and breathing, it's never too late. And don't let nobody tell you that. Okay? Like I say, I'm 51 years old. I've made plenty of mistakes. And that's why I talk about things like this. Because to give other people hope, you know, to let other people know that it's not too late for you. But the sooner that you become a better you, right? The sooner that you work on you and become a better you, that's when things in your life start to change and you start to make better choices and decisions. Okay? So the sooner, the better. I truly agree with that. The sooner you do it, the better. But the problem is, a lot of people don't want to, how can I put it? A lot of people don't want to look at their self from the inside. You got so many people that focus on the outside, how they look on the outside. But they still be feeling bad because the inside is all fucked up. So they still be feeling like shit. But they feel like because the outside is dressed up and and made up and looking good. They feel like that's enough. That's good enough. But it's not. It's not, because at the end of the day, no matter how much you dress up that outside, that inside is still suffering. And you be feeling it. You may not want to say it, but you be feeling it. And let me tell you something. You you ain't the only one that be feeling it. Other people, some people can see that you know, you're not feeling right on the inside, because it shows on the outside in different ways. Your attitude, the way you carry yourself, your attitude, the way you talk to people. Okay, so that hurt that you got going on inside of you, it shows on the outside. No matter how you dress it up, it shows. It's going to show. You may not see it, but other people see it. You know. So just don't be so quick to want to jump in relationships and stuff with people. You know, just take your time. Take your time. I'm telling you, take your time. Because my mother told me that, you know. But I noticed one thing that I kept doing that messed me up every time. And that was I kept getting my emotions and feelings involved. Okay. And that's what messed me up. That's what took my power. Okay. That's how I lost my power. I lost my power, right? I lost my power by allowing my emotions and feelings getting involved. You know, when you allow your emotions and feelings to get involved in something, and then you start sleeping with that person, it just you know it fucks it out. It fucks it out. People don't want to admit it, but it do. It fucks it up. So you know you have to be mindful of that. You have to get to know yourself. That's where a lot of times some of us mess up at. I know I did. I needed to get to know me first. And now that I have made so many mistakes, now I'm willing to do the work that I need to do. You know, now that I'm doing the work that I need to do, and I'm okay with it. I don't regret a thing I did. Okay, it made me a stronger person. It made me a stronger person and a wiser person today. So I'm not mad about what I did. You know, now I can share it with you guys. And, you know, if you listen, you won't make a lot of the mistakes that I made. But of course, some people think they know it all and they don't want to hear what you got to say. They want to do what they want to do. And that's fine because some people don't get it unless they make a lot of mistakes. Some people just don't get it unless they make mistakes. You know what I mean? So if that's the route you want to take, that's fine. You know what I mean? That's fine with me. But I just wanted to share those things, share that with y'all. It was just on my mind, and I just wanted to get on here and share that with y'all before I start my day. You know? Um, what else was it? It was something else too. I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Oh, back to the wound. I wanted to say a little more, touch a little more on the wound because ladies, we are emotional people. Okay, we are emotional people, and it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Being emotional, okay, it's a part of us. That's a part of us as women, okay. But we also have to keep keep control over our wounds, okay. We do. I wish I had controlled my wound better. You know what I mean? But I made a lot of mistakes in that department. Okay. And let me tell you something. Your wound is the most important thing. One of the most important things about you. Keep it to yourself for as long as you can. And that's what I tell my daughter. That's what I told my daughter at a young age. Keep your body to yourself for as long as you can. You know, don't give it to nobody unless they want to marry you and unless they are worth you marrying. Don't give your body to someone unless they are worth you marrying. Okay? Now, if he's he wants to marry you. But if he's worth marrying, you know, then you know, you do what you do. But keep your temple to yourself. Don't just be giving your temple to anybody. Because females, we are emotional beings, okay? We are. And we once we get into someone, we end up letting our emotions and our feelings, you know, uh direct us. I guess you would put it like that. You know, we do. We end up, once we get into something and our emotions and our feelings get into it, we into it. Okay? And it's kind of hard for us to get away from it. You understand? Basically, we give up our power. So you have to be careful about that. You have to be careful about letting your emotions and your feelings get into somebody, because by us being the way we are as women, right? We have to be careful about that because that's dangerous for us. That's dangerous for us. Like I say, it's our temples is one of the most important things that we have, and we should cherish it. We should cherish it. And I know all of us women has made mistakes because we have reacted we have reacted uh, based on our emotions and our feelings, right? So we all have made mistakes, but it's never too late. It's never too late because yeah, I keep my temple to myself a lot. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. A whole lot, and I ain't mad about it. Not mad at all. Wish I could have learned how to do that, you know. But it is what it is. I got my kids. I don't want no more. I'm done. But I wish I had learned that. I wish I had that kind of power back, you know, some years back. But I don't regret my kids. And like I said, I done learned now. I done learned a whole lot of stuff now. And that's why I share it with you all. Because, yeah, I've learned a lot of stuff. I'm much wiser than I was back then. So sometimes it just taking heed, listening to somebody else and not thinking you know it all because you don't. I don't know it all either, but I listen to people older than me. People older than me, I listen to them because they're much wiser. You know, people that, let me put it like this: older people that have sense, okay, and that know what they're talking about. I listen to most older people because they really teach me something. You got some older people out here that's, you know, I don't know, over in left field somewhere, you know. But you do have some older people out here that do know what they're talking about. And if you listen to them, they got a whole lot of wisdom and knowledge, and they can teach you something. But some people, I don't know. I don't know. I run across so many people that just don't. People don't want to listen. They just want to react. They thinking they grown. They know it all. You know. So I don't know. But sometimes if you just take the time out to listen to somebody that knows what they're talking about, that's got a little wisdom, you'll learn something. You'll learn something. And you won't have to go through some of the stuff that other people went through if you would just listen and take heed to it. Anything you don't Anything that don't apply, let it fly. But if it's something in there that you can use, then you get it and you use it. Simple as that. Ain't no whole lot to that. But you got some people that don't want to hear nothing. They think they know it all. And as a result of that, that's why things turn out the way they do for some people. Some people never get it. They just never get it because they don't want to hear nothing from nobody. They just want to do what they want to do. That's it and that's all. And that's how a lot of us end up in the situations that we end up in because we don't want to hear nothing from nobody. You know, it's crazy. And I don't know. I just don't understand it. I'm going to tell you something else I don't understand that I see go on a lot, especially on YouTube. I see a lot of content creators that totally disrespect their subscribers. And I don't understand that. I never understood that. I just don't. I don't understand that. I feel like when you uh I feel like you should have respect. You want your subscribers to respect you. I feel like you should have respect for your subscribers. But some people have a thing of being in control. They never had that. How can I put it? They never had that uh uh they never felt, I guess they never felt like they were in control of anything. You know what I mean? And so I noticed that when certain people get up on YouTube on these screens, it's like they take off. Like they get really crazy, you know? And they be talking to their subscribers like they shit. Like they not even human. But you know what? I don't blame them. I blame the subscribers because I be like, what the hell is wrong with them that they want to sit there and let somebody talk to them like that? And you know what I've seen certain people say in their chats? I seen some of their subscribers say, oh, she not being rude, she just being real. What? Let me tell you something. There's a difference between being rude and being real. Those are two different things. Okay? And I think sometimes people get the two confused. I really do. There's a difference in being rude and being real. It really is. And a lot of these people are being rude. They not being real. They being rude. Any two time you can't say nothing about anything without getting blocked, that's being rude. That's being rude. That's somebody that has a control issue. They want to be in control. And they want you to know that they in control. Okay? I just don't understand the disrespect that we accept from people. I don't understand it. I'm lost with it. I don't understand that. The disrespect. Because we let people, I noticed that we be letting people just talk any kind of way to us, you know, instead of re- respecting, listening to people that respect you. A lot of y'all listen to people that disrespect you, and you're okay with it. That's what's crazy to me is that you okay with people talking to you in a disrespectful way, and you accept it. I couldn't sit and listen to somebody talking. on a channel, right? Where they talking disrespectful. And I can't say nothing without you blocking me or cussing me out. I don't understand that. And I see that on quite a few channels I done ran across. I see that type of behavior. And sometimes you gotta ask yourself, why do you let people treat you the way they treat you? Because I've noticed that a lot of us we support the disrespect and everything. We do. We support that shit. I noticed that. And I noticed that we support a lot of other people more so than we support our own. We quick to support somebody else that's not even a part of our culture before we support our own. And we allow them to disrespect us and everything, and we okay with it. We just keep it pushing. I don't understand that. I'm lost with that. And if y'all can explain that to me, please do. Please drop a comment and explain that to me. What is that about? Because let me tell you about me. I'm not gonna let nobody talk to me any kind of way. I'm not gonna sit there and listen to you and you talking to me disrespectful. It's one thing in being real, it's another thing in being rude. And when you listening to somebody talk on a channel, right? And they talking disrespectful and you can't say nothing in the chat. You can't disagree with them or anything, or they gonna block you or they gonna cuss you out. They cuss you out, they talk about your mother and everything else, anything else they wanna say. There's no way that I'm sitting there on somebody's channel or in somebody's chat and allow somebody to talk to me like that. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And the only way you'll do it is if I happen to, you know, cross your channel and I happen to stop by and I don't know how you are or what kind of person you are. That's the only way you would get to do that to me. And that would be the first time and the last time. But I ain't gonna sit and listen to nobody being disrespectful to me. No, 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 no. No, we're not gonna do that. That's out the question. And some of us need to ask ourselves, why do we accept it? Why do we do it? I've seen quite a bit of channels like that where the subscribers get disrespected. The content creator talk to the subscribers like shit, and then they send them super chats and shit. I don't understand that. That's just like some of the celebrities. Some of us support these celebrities, and these celebrities treat you like shit, and they support them no matter what. They support. That is crazy to me. There's no way I'm going to support anybody if you are disrespectful to me. It's just no way. And some of y'all need to ask yourself, why do I do that? What is wrong with me that I accept that when I don't have to? Some of y'all need to ask yourself that because I be tripping off of that. When I see that, I be like, what? There's no way. Seriously, no way. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. You ain't gonna get shit from me not being disrespectful. Mm-mm. And it goes on a lot, not just on YouTube, but I see that a lot where we be disrespected by people and yet we'll still support. We'll still support and give money and stuff. Like, really? And we need to stop and ask ourselves, what is wrong with us that we do that? What is going on with us that we continue to do that? Like, seriously, that's crazy. That is really crazy. And I be hearing some people say, you know, we still in slavery, things like that. And when you look at it, it's in different situations. It does seem like that, you know, when you allow people to treat you any kind of way and you okay with it. Like seriously, there's something wrong with that. It's really something wrong with that. So mm-mm, I'm not accepting no shit like that. Not me. Mm-mm. Ain't no way. That's out the question. Mm-mm. No, no, no. I give respect, and I excuse me. I give respect, and I demand respect. Okay, simple as that. So that's about it, y'all. I done said all I had to say. I will be back on here later on, maybe for a few minutes. Um, but please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and have a blessed day. And I'll see y'all on the next one.